What's up, you guys? It's Jade Fleury with Fox 26, and we've got some special guests with us today. You've probably heard them on your morning commute. We got 97.9 The Box host, Young Jazz, and Jay Mack in the building.
Yep.
How y'all doing?
We're doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I appreciate y'all taking the time. I know we talked about this, but we're finally making it happen.
And we made it happen quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
That. Yeah.
Okay, so for those who don't know, what do you do? How long you been doing it?
I ain't gonna hold you. I look young, but I've been doing radio for like 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I work in the morning. I started as the digital person. I used to do websites, then I started doing the mornings, and I went to nights, my own show, back in the mornings, and it's been a run, but it's been fun.
And
You look young.
I do.
Compliment.
I mean, people don't think I've been doing it for as long as I have, but like I literally been in for a decade. I know you've been in for like 7 decades. So tell us about
it. How long you been doing it?
You know what? A long
Bro,
time.
give the date.
Over 25 years.
Wow. And y'all been at 97.9 the whole time?
I have.
Okay.
Side
Side
Definitely a
quests, of
blessing.
course. You know, we do side quests. It's a blessing to be there and stuff. But, you know, we make
That's
it
the
happen.
OG station, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would never,
Legendary.
make the skip over to the competition?
No.
They ain't got okay, never mind. I can't do that, right?
No.
We're just
Nah,
okay.
you're
Let me
good.
say, let me speak on us. Like we just started station. We really be in the culture and we care about Houston artists and going out in the community and all that stuff. It ain't no shade to nobody else, but we really be like that.
So y'all said y'all work the mornings. I work the mornings. I know what the grind is like. What time are y'all heading into work?
Well, let me start with this one.
Okay.
Okay, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Probably about 3:45. I'm out my door and at the station about 4 o'clock.
My alarm goes off at 4, so we a little different vibe.
What time are y'all live? What's the first hit,
5.
the first show?
5. We start at 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have to sacrifice to wake up that early?
Sacrifice a relationship.
My social life, my sex life, my everything life. Imagine going out, having a great night till 2. Maybe you want to go to after hours. You might get 1 hour till 3, trying to bust something down. You have no time. By the time you got to get up at 4, you just got to stay up all night.
But I think you got to sacrifice for greatness.
You do.
If you want to be great. Now, if you don't want to be great, you don't have to sacrifice anything.
What about you? When do you sleep? What's your schedule?
I don't even know if I sleep at this point. Our first meeting is at 1:45 a.m.
In the morning?
Yeah, my first live shot is usually at 4 a.m., 4:30, so I got to be quick.
She's making sacrifices, you see?
I see.
This is a legendary moment right here.
But maybe if she keep on sacrificing, she'll have the longevity that I have.
Dude, 25 is wild.
Crazy.
That's the longevity. Now, a lot of people don't have that longevity anymore.
Why?
Now, my mama stayed at her job for 45 years. She was a teacher. Why don't they have it?
Yeah.
Especially in the entertainment
Yeah.
business, it's because there's so many distractions. For example, you got your phone. That's the number one
It's a
distraction.
tool, too, though. I'm going to just counter you just for
True.
fun.
Okay,
True.
on your phone, you got a whole bunch of apps like Instagram,
Use them
Twitter.
to edit. Use them to help you.
But I'm
Come on.
just saying, that's why they don't listen as much as they used to, because they got other opportunities. That's why we got to be so great in between the music, because they can go anywhere else.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. Y'all are in radio, I'm in TV. At this point, we're kind of scrambling for the audience. Times are changing. They're not tuning in to the 5 p.m. news. Some people just use their Bluetooth and totally skip over the radio.
Yeah.
So, what does it take to keep your audience?
How do you captivate the audience? Well, that's a good question. I'm sitting here thinking, you just got to be original.
Yeah.
Don't copy anybody else.
Yeah.
Have original thoughts. A lot of people are copying each other right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so why should I watch this if I can see somebody else doing the same thing? So I think the first thing is to come up with original content.
Yeah.
You got any?
And we talk about that all the time, too, because it's we own a morning show, and it's a lot of morning shows in radio, and we are literally talking about the same trending topics, the same times, all that stuff, but we are different. How we tell the story is different. How people receive us is different. So it's you got to have your own lane and, be yourself, because no one's going to do it like he does it. No one's going to do it like I do it. No one's going to do it like you do it.
Yeah.
We could talk about the same thing, but it should be 3 different things. So I feel like people just gravitate towards, that raw, authentic personality of whoever the person is.
And do they know you? Can they trust you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to connect with your audience.
Have you known them for a long time? Do your audience actually see you in person around in Houston? You know what I'm saying? I think all those kind of things matter and kind of go back to having longevity and being relevant.
But when it comes to radio versus TV versus podcasters, who's winning? Who's getting the audience right now?
Woo.
all of us are still getting the audience. I think media, it's changing.
It is.
Because it's easier for anyone to set up a mic and broadcast and go to the world. You know what I'm saying? Before, you had to get on radio. You had to get on TV. There's no other way. Now you can do it from your bedroom. You don't even got to have a mic. You can have your phone.
True.
And a lot of times, who can get the audience is the person who can get the content out. The first person with the content
shade is
out.
real, Jade.
He's right. But my thing is, I'm not gonna lie. This is just my perspective. We went to school for this, but there are podcasters getting interviews with bigger artists, and like I got Fox backing me. Y'all got the radio station backing y'all. So it's like, how do we compete with them? Is it building your brand?
You don't compete with them. And see, I think that's the first big mistake. You can't compete with them. You got to stay focused on what you're doing and how to get what you want. When we're trying to do something, I don't say, hey, those other guys, they already got this. I'm like, what can we do to get this person, and how can we make this a better interview?
A little friendly competition, though. You know what I'm saying? I just like to counter argue
No,
him.
it really
But
is
like,
competition, though.
yeah, it'd be like a little friendly competition. Because at the same time, like, I know you're saying we stay in our lane, we focus on what we're doing. But like, I look at what the other people are doing, so I can be like, look at this, we could do better than this.
Right.
We could have done this. We talked about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a friendly competition sort of thing. But you gotta be looking at, I feel like, what other people are doing just to see and make sure what you're doing is better.
But I think that's the thing. As the media industry is changing, people aren't tuning into the radio. They're not tuning into TV. So that's why we have to do stuff like this to stay relevant and, make sure we stay on their timelines.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
We got to go where they're at.
So I guess just switching gears here, if somebody comes to y'all and they're like, yo, I got a hot song. I know it's going to be a hit. Can you play it on the radio? How does that work?
You want to tell them?
You give the formal, I'll get a breakdown.
Yeah.
So if somebody came to me, first of all, we got a PD, and we have a
PD is program director too.
Okay.
and we have a music director.
Yes.
And so I would make sure that they get it. Now, then I would tell them that, ask them, where's their song playing? Is it in the club? Is it just on social media? Is it even in the stores? You got to have the process. I figure if they just come into me just to ask, they might not know the whole process.
Yeah.
And you got to learn as much as you can about the business, because it's a whole bunch of steps to get your music. And what makes your music better than Glorilla,
True.
Nicki Minaj,
Who? I'm just kidding.
Travis Scott? We got a small amount of slots
Yeah.
that we can play songs on the radio. You got to be that good.
Yeah.
Do a lot of people ask y'all for that?
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Oh, wow.
They think
Yeah.
that they can just pay money to us as DJs to get their music on
Like it's that
the
easy.
radio,
Yeah.
and you can't do that.
Yeah. And it's also like basic things that you have to have. Like people will be like, "Can you play my song?" Like, where am I gonna play the CD? I don't have a CD player. It can't be a CD. Barely USBs at this point. Like, be ready to airdrop it. I feel like you should be ready to be like, "This is my Instagram, my TikTok. Like, it's going viral. It's got this," or like, "This person co-signed me." I feel like now there's different ways to get people to like recognize you. Like, you can't just be like, "I made this song in the garage," and like, here it is. Like. There's so much music that we consume now, so many different ways like you can find music. So I feel like too with the radio, because it's not like a starting type of thing, you already have to be buzzing, like you said. Like we broke some artists, but even the artists that we broke, like who, like Ken the Man or like a Mona Leo and stuff
I
like
love
that,
her.
like
I love
they
them.
already was buzzing before. You know what I'm saying?
Got
Like
you.
I seen Mona Leo's first Triller video that she made to Beating Down Your Block. I'm like, oh, we need to interview her and get her, and like that's when we started having her music playing. But it wasn't like she just dropped out the sky and handed us a mixtape and then it was up.
So I guess, what do y'all wish you knew about the media industry before going into it? And keep it real. We can keep it real and raw.
That's a good question. You know what I hate?
She didn't ask what you hate, but go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it.
I wish I knew that so many people weren't loyal. And when I say loyal, I'm talking about artists. You help these artists, then they blow up, then they act like the radio station didn't give them any help at all. So I wish I had known that.
Was it something like you put someone on or played their track and then they blew up and they're just kind of,
A whole bunch of them. I mean, I don't
Wow.
want to name any names.
you don't got
because,
to name drop.
but it's a whole
you
bunch
want
of
to,
them.
though.
Nah. Jazz?
What was the question again?
What do you wish you knew about the media industry before entering it?
I feel like I started getting involved in like being interested in like high school and like college. So I was kind of just learning and trying to like see where I could fit in. And like, I guess maybe I wish I would have learned like about all the different things like in media that there are to do. Like I never, not that I would want to trade like what I've done, but like being a producer and all that stuff. Like over the last couple of years, we got our first producer like on the radio.
Oh, wow.
And you know, I was like, I don't really know what a producer exactly like. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
Because
what do they
we've been
do?
doing everything I feel like on our own for such a long time, like editing, coming up with our topics, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
like, you know, to a certain extent, we've been real self-sufficient, and sometimes I be wanting to know like, damn, you know, what
What is the hardest part about your job?
I mean, it's a lot of things. We got deadlines every single day, so it's like having a homework assignment or an essay due at, when I was working the day shift, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Now that I'm working the morning, I got to have my script in by 4:30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 every time I go live. I guess I wish I knew about the money. I didn't know that there was no money in this industry.
Yeah.
My first job on air, I was making $30,000. But I liked it, like
Yeah.
just being a
Was it
part of the
part-time or,
community.
like, full-time?
It was full time with benefits. Right. I was like on the brink of poverty, but
I'm crying.
no, it's okay. It's okay. I just wish I knew that. Nobody in college
Yeah.
told me that. And I'm not in it for the money
Yeah.
because if that was the case, then you
Yeah.
know. But
I think in college they told me something like, "Oh well, if you're gonna graduate and do journalism, like you have to move to a small town. You're gonna make like." They told me to shoot like 20K or something.
yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I gotta figure out something else because there's no way."
yeah. So what about y'all?
You know what? When I started, oh my God, I wasn't making anything.
But y'all were making a lot more money. I feel like when you started because radio was bigger.
Yeah, I mean the top dudes were.
Yeah.
We're talking like 1980s, 1990s.
Oh, she
Look,
dead ass though.
I'm a millennial.
I love
know.
it. She's serious. So no, tell her.
I don't know,
No,
I
let her
don't
know.
know.
Was it like
90s.
95s, 80s?
Okay, like at the prime when
Yeah.
everybody was tuning in. Same with TV. Like we were
Yeah.
popping in the 1990s, early
Yeah.
2000s,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then social media came
People were
around.
probably making big money then.
For sure.
Yeah.
6 figures.
Easy.
6 figures for sure.
And you know what? You still can make money,
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
but you got to be the very best, the top. You know, there's still some people making money in the industry.
yeah.
Everybody is not way on the bottom, but you got to be one of the biggest. You got to just be the best, and it takes time to get there. And then you have to get brand deals and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's how you make the other money that you might have had made on your salary.
Yeah, you
know?
gotta have, like, people don't be lying about saying you gotta have multiple streams of income. Like, you gotta do, I be doing the radio, then sometimes I be DJing, then sometimes I be hosting. Like, you can't, it's never gonna just be one thing. I feel like that's
But you
gonna
know
get
what's
you.
so funny?
What?
They can't host like we can host.
Right.
What's
right.
wrong
I'll
with
give you
you?
all credit.
No, but, you know, like, it just depends, you know, on that type of thing.
But you know, I want to get into this.
What?
Okay.
Jay gave us her schedule. She seems very busy.
Let's get personal, yeah?
Uh-oh.
How did you know where I was
Because
going?
work is cool, but, like,
You
all
know
right,
him
that's,
too
we're
well.
10 minutes in. Let's get into some of the good stuff.
What's
Yeah.
up?
So you don't date at all? How do you
That
go
was one
about
of my
dating?
questions
that?
later on the list.
Who said that?
No. was
No,
one
I'm
of the
just saying
questions later
because
on the
listening
list.
to her schedule, she don't have time.
Well, you got a crazy schedule, too. I got a crazy schedule, too.
Well, we know you get it on.
Oh,
Get it
hold
on.
on.
But I'm talking about her. I was
Yes.
listening. You get up at
Tell us,
2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
You know, I heard 145 something.
1:45.
That's the meeting. Actually, up out of bed at 2. Got to be here at 2:30 a.m.
Okay.
And that's Monday through Friday, right?
I don't know. I've only been doing the schedule for like a year, so I feel like I eat, sleep, workout, work.
So she hadn't had a boyfriend or been on a date in a year.
Oh, that's a lie.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
What
But,
was-
I mean, that was gonna be one of the questions. Dating in Houston. Y'all tell me how.
Wait a minute, Jade. Hold on. She's good
What?
at this. Hold on. She's good at this. Okay, let me ask this. A little random question. What's the best date you ever been on?
I think just like an intellectual date where like the conversation is flowing. You know what I mean? It's not dry. I'm not the one like doing the interview and asking all the questions. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not too picky. Like,
Oh, okay. Do you like a serious guy
What's
or
your
a
type?
funny
Yeah.
guy?
be serious when we're supposed to be serious. Be funny when we're funny. If we're in a public place at an event, don't be doing the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can they make less than 100,000?
They have to make
Who?
what I make or more.
Okay.
I feel like that's not a difficult thing to do.
She said it's not
If I can make it, I don't get why I can't make it.
Yeah.
What about you,
Good
Jazzy?
answer.
Yeah, what's your love like looking like?
Oh, there's no love
Tell
life.
us.
I
What's it
am
been
so
like?
focused on my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will go on dates and I'll have fun and I will experience people, but I feel like I haven't met anybody that I'm like, oh yeah, let's lock it down. Like, and let me just date you. I'm pretty. Monogamy is not on the agenda right now. Just because,
trying to date around.
because yes, I like
Okay,
to date
Klay
around
Thompson.
until never a
Thompson.
Clay, never a
It's a light
Clay.
skin thing, huh?
Yeah.
It's not. That's
Yes,
crazy.
you are
That's
Clay.
Twin.
no, it's just like I definitely believe in life, career, relationships, like never settle. So I feel like I'm gonna wait till someone where I'm like, okay, yes, like you will know for sure. I'll call Jay. I can tell him. Now I know I call him every week and tell him, but
Almost
but
every day.
Not every day. It's more like every 5 months. I'll find somebody I'm interested in, but like it's nothing serious. Because I feel like we have so much going on. It's hard to like take somebody serious that understands your schedule,
Ooh,
understands
that's a
your
big
life,
thing.
understands. Hey, I might say some wild stuff on the radio. Don't take that personal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it takes
yeah.
a lot to find somebody that's really gonna be able to go toe to toe with you. Not just money and everything, like you said, being intellectual, all that stuff.
What about you, J Mac? What's your relationship
Ooh-wee.
status?
Period.
What's your Princess Charming looking like?
And when's the last time you been on a date? My
Right.
Lord.
Probably like today.
Never.
Earlier today.
Jay,
No?
let him
She
cook.
don't get,
You can
yeah.
tell she
Let
don't
him cook,
listen
let
to
him
the
cook.
show,
Go,
huh?
go, go. I want to
ahead.
get your answer.
It's probably years.
Shut up.
How many years?
On a date, a real date,
Yeah.
probably like 5 years.
Why?
Cause I just like to stay to myself. They say I live a boring life.
Dude, hold
Is
on.
it one of the things you don't want to be monogamous either?
No,
You
I'm
want
not like
type of
her.
thing?
I'm not
hey,
like
hey,
her.
hey, no, I'm looking for
And
the
you
right
know what's
one.
so
Don't do
funny?
me like that. I'm looking for the
We
right
was
one.
talking about how many partners is too many partners.
This is taking a turn.
And let me tell you,
This is taking
I
a
told
turn.
Jazz I can count how many partners I had in my life on my hand.
How many? 5?
Probably like 5 in my whole life. And I'm old.
That's how many partners you've had. Body count's different.
Body counts.
Oh,
body
no,
count.
he's talking bodies.
Oh.
Jay
okay,
said, not
so
me.
he's real particular.
And yes, it's so hard for me, man, because I grew up in a small town
Oh, my God.
in Conroe, and I had a friend who used to get around like the late, great Tupac. And
Dang.
he probably slept with half the women in the small town I grew up in. And I never wanted to be that guy. And so I've always thought about that. And I never wanted to be the guy who slept with 2 girls that were in the same club, in the same restaurant.
Houston is a small place, my friend.
I was gonna
We only got a couple
say.
events happening every weekend.
And Jazz probably have been with probably 5.
Oh,
and
That's
it's,
my
not
gosh.
true. Don't do
It's
that.
jokes,
But hold on.
jokes.
Speaking of 5, let's go back. So you've been went on a date in 5 years. That means you haven't slept with nobody in 5 years.
right.
He's celibacy.
Oh my God.
That's, I feel like, a rare thing to hear
He's
in
not
Houston.
okay. He's not okay.
Because,
Wow.
like you said, it's a
not
small
okay.
town. Like, I've gone on a date with somebody,
Yeah.
and then I'll see him outside.
Exactly.
I don't want to do that. Unless we're going outside together.
Right.
I don't want to see you outside with somebody
Yeah. You don't like
else.
an outside type of.
Yeah, I don't mind you being outside, but it's like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just awkward. It's awkward.
I'm still stuck on 5 years no date. Holy.
How many for you?
What?
Yeah,
Wh-
tell
what?
us, Jazz.
How many what?
What bodies?
Bodies.
I don't keep track of that stuff.
You have to.
You keep track.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not telling y'all. I'm not going to give y'all a number.
Why are you not
but-
gonna give us a number? Like,
Because-
Yeah,
like
I'm a
okay.
girl. If you can't keep track, you just be running.
No,
through
it's not.
people.
It's not that I can't keep track, but it's just like, like I have.
She
a friend,
can't keep
no,
track.
I have a friend who's very like she's a lawyer. She's very analytical. She has a list in her phone, like the date when we talk. Like she keeps track of every man she's
Oh,
been
wow.
with, and so that's why I'm saying I don't keep track
I'm
like
like
that.
that.
I could give you an estimate, but I can't be like, yep, January, then March. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna say a number and you tell me less or more.
for Jay first.
No, for her.
What?
Y'all getting a real personal.
Yeah,
10?
that's what we do.
10.
Nah, we're going for that. Oh, come on, Jay. 10 is 10 a lot. Tell the truth. No, I've been alive for a long
Okay,
time.
20. You're 20.
That's about right.
20, give or take.
What
Give
about
or
And I
take.
know you got to add to it. So if she said 20, it's probably 40. Okay.
Not 40. That's crazy. 40 is crazy. Also, like
That is
one off and
crazy.
something like that. That's like half.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Jade. If a man said he has been with 100 women, will you look at him different?
I feel like if he treats me right, loyal,
Okay,
takes care of
okay.
business, That doesn't bother me.
Okay.
As long as your my chart all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. You know, I'm good in the streets. We got tested at an event a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Bro, you gotta get tested all the time." But now I see
Especially
he's not
being
active.
in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What B King say? Welcome to Houston. Where
You gotta be.
That's a
careful.
true statement. I believe that statement. You know, back in the day when I was going to the clubs, I always asked the young ladies, I was like, do you know any DJs? Because there's so many women in the world. Why do the same people sleep with the same people? I hate that.
that does happen here.
Yeah.
It's like a handful of people. The girls kind of come and go, but the men stay the same.
Yeah. I agree on that actually.
But is that a red flag if the DJ knows you?
Well,
Oh yeah,
for
he
me,
don't play that. Like if you've been with anyone that we worked with, or like any rapper that he knows, he out of there.
No.
So you
DJ
could-
Mr. Rogers shot me out of the club, so you can be like, oh, red
Yes,
flag.
he would. He'd be like,
red flag.
He'd be like, I wonder if they
She
slept together.
outside.
Yup.
No.
if me and you were trying to talk, and
No.
No,
Yeah.
he really would trip. He'd be like,
I'd be like,
y'all
No,
slept.
I did an internship with him. So every time I see him, he let me put it on the resume. That was every time I see him, I'm gonna say hi.
I'm just saying.
He got trust issues.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
you been
saying.
hurt.
If you've been together, you obviously hadn't been with Mr. Rogers. Now,
But that might be the case with somebody else.
but if you've been with him and it's a DJ, and I'm probably say no. But I'm gonna ask you that the first couple of hours. I'm that type. That'd be one of the first questions I would ask. Hey, do you know any DJs?
But J Mac, if you're feeling somebody, the conversation's good, they look good, it seems like it could be a good fit, and you're on the first date, and then they tell you they've been with somebody, like you're gonna be like, "Whoop, check please." You gotta give people a little more chance, a little more
No,
leeway and a chance.
because
That's
I'll-
why you're.
I don't want her in my life.
So you just don't want
Strict.
nobody from the streets.
Oh,
Who's in the streets? Not from
Everyone
the
in
streets.
Houston, everyone in Houston.
I was gonna say
That's the problem,
like, and I guess that's why it's been 5 years.
And you know
'cause
what?
He can't find
Women
nobody.
probably say the same thing about him. They're probably like, "This fool always in the streets. I see his Instagram. He be at the park."
I
He
would
be out."
think.
Thank you.
Jazz, when I'm in the streets, I'm with you.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. I don't know about that. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, we're not gonna go into that. I'm like, we're not even gonna go into that.
So what's your dream girl look like? What
Thank
she
you,
do? What she
You
look
know what?
like?
Help
What
them out.
personality?
She just has to be smart and look good, and make money, at least 100 or more.
100. Oh, you just
100,000.
eliminated 90% of the population.
And I tried to tell him today, and he doesn't believe me. And this is a relevant conversation nowadays when it comes to dating. I was like, men be paying for girls' bills and paying for all their stuff and sending them money. And he's like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm like, well, another man is going to do it. And that is what's going to be the problem, J-Man. I tell
Jazz
him all
is
the time.
always trying to get men
I tell him
money.
all the time. I'm like, no.
Jazz, don't
I
listen
just
to
tell
her,
him,
Jay.
I'm like, it'll be dudes that'll send girls money for nothing. He don't believe me. I'm like,
True.
you don't even got to sleep with him. You don't even
True.
got to hang out with him. A dude will send you money because you look good.
Dudes always want something. I don't care what
They might
y'all
want it,
say.
but I'm just
if
saying.
they
There's a
send you
hidden
money,
intention.
yes, nothing in this world is free, and I try to teach this young kid this all the time.
You gotta
It's
be
nothing
smart.
free.
You
If a
just gotta
dude
be
is
smart.
giving you some money, Jade, they want something.
Oh, for
Of
sure.
course they do.
For sure.
But it doesn't mean it's got to be in a forceful type of situation.
And then I don't even think you should play with guys like that.
Don't accept it.
so you're
Yes.
saying,
If
so
you
And
got
I
no
tell her all the
intention.
time. I tell her all the time.
so PSA to all the sugar babies out there, quit your sugar babying.
They are not going to stop that.
Thank you.
Yes.
They
It's
getting
not
their bills
stopping.
paid, riding in them Benz, man. What?
You gotta have your own. You gotta have your own. Now it's cool if you find somebody, but your career has to depend on yourself. Because if it doesn't, people can tell you what to do. What if the sugar daddy stops taking care of his?
Stop
Sugar baby.
You know, there's happy housewives out here right now that's in the house. They watching this right now, making breakfast, and their man's at work. And the next thing they're gonna do is go to Pilates. And after Pilates, they're gonna go
I was
back
gonna
home.
say a lot of girls want to be housewives. So
Is that what
if-
y'all want to be? I'm
No,
talking
but
to
Jimmy,
y'all
we
too.
saying-
I
if you
want
wanna-
the option.
Exactly. And if you're trying to find a girl nowadays, you have to at least be willing to take care of her. If you ain't willing to take care of her, I
I
don't know.
think every man is going to take care of them, but they want somebody who can
Go ahead.
take care of themselves also.
Yeah. Nobody said that. wasn't
No,
the
that's
case.
what you're saying.
I take care of myself
As
every
soon
day.
as Jazz gets somebody, hey, can you send me 500
Nah,
my
I
nails?
never do that.
Hey,
I
can you
never
send
do
me
that.
some
That's
money
cap.
for some
That's so cap.
Gucci?
I
hey,
never
me and
asked
Jay
no-
going
That's what
somewhere.
people
crazy.
ask though, for real.
Yeah, I know
never,
people.
And I told him, I'd be like, I won't ask. If somebody want to offer, that's a different type of situation. But I don't never ask because I don't need it. But
And
it's
Never,
maybe-
like,
never ask.
Yeah.
hey,
In a summary, what advice would you give anybody who's just trying to date in Houston?
Oh yeah, this is a good question for her because she's out in those streets every day.
I would say, to be honest, try to date somebody that's not outside. For real. Like
Ooh.
somebody that's not that active like that. Like I personally have gotten to the point where like I don't want to date nobody that's at the club all the time. And I don't want to date nobody that work at the club for real. Cause you still at the club all the time.
What if it's a club owner?
Still,
Jay?
still in the club.
owner.
And you running the whole show? Nah.
Nah.
What about
you
you?
around all the bottle girls? Nah.
What about you?
I tried to date somebody who's outside all the time, and that's the thing. You date them, and then you go outside and you see them, and you're like,
So this is what you do
if
for
you were
work?
gonna be with another girl, I would have brought somebody else.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
They
But
broke your heart?
Nah.
When the last time you was in a serious relationship?
My ex, we were together for like 5 years.
What happened?
He played ball overseas, so like we didn't see each other that often. It was kind of a timing thing. But he was a good person. So like I feel like there are good people in Houston. So like I don't want to tell nobody don't date in Houston.
Right.
There are good people
Yeah.
out there. But they may or may not be outside. It depends.
They all are. Like I be trying to think about maybe I should go to the library and find somebody.
No.
Or
Go to the
park
golf
or something.
course.
Or the golf course,
I'm
something
getting
like
some
that.
clubs.
Okay, yeah, you gotta switch up the environment.
For sure.
And you want it to be an environment with somebody that
You too
like what
wild
they're
to be
doing.
on the golf course.
No,
They
you
wouldn't
could
want
drink on the golf course a little bit.
No, you're too
That's
ratchet.
the best part about golf.
Now she might can go.
You think you can find love at Camp Encore,
And-
Sakai? Can you find your
She has found love there. All of them.
temporary or long term?
Temporary.
On a nightly basis, if anything.
Stop.
But no, absolutely not finding love in the club. I don't think that's a real thing in Houston. I think it's too hot in the streets. Sorry.
Maybe you too
I
hot.
miss y'all.
Wait, just switching gears here. When it comes to Houston music, where do we stand? Why aren't we like Atlanta, like just pushing out artists? You got Young Thug, you got Gunna, you got Birdman.
At one point we did. I just think music work in cycles. You know, at one point we had Paul. When they were hot. It's Flip. You had Chamillionaire, all hot. Mike Jones, all hot. Then it was Travis. Then Beyonce. I think music just works in sections. One time you'll have Atlanta. Then you'll go to Memphis, and they're hot with all their artists.
But I think she feels like this new era, like over the last 5 or 10 years, who have we gotten out of Houston that's a giant artist now? And don't get me wrong, we got a few. But anytime somebody asks me who are the hot new artists, I feel like I've been saying the same people for like at least 3 years.
And who's somebody who needs notoriety? Who's somebody that, everybody may not know of
Ooh,
that should be up there nationally, not just locally?
that's a good question.
From Houston.
I mean, we got talent. Like,
do.
if you want to name drop, Maxo, Sauce Walka, but like, what takes them to the next level to being that internet or national pop star or rapper? You know?
I feel like people be saying this, and it's like a little cliche thing, but I do think a little bit of it is like working together and lifting each other up. Like going big as an artist from Houston and then moving out of Houston, like it's okay to move and like do your thing or whatever, but like if you move out of Houston, you don't really work with Houston artists, like it's kind of like you blew up and you left us. Like you were saying about some artists, they forget about, and I feel like sometimes that happens with Houston artists. Or they'll stay in Houston and people will be like, they're just a Houston artist. So I feel like it's a catch-22, and I feel like it would take people that are popping, when they're popping, to get other people that's popping and coming up out of the streets or whatever and like work with them and do stuff together, like genuinely, not just to say like, yes, I helped this person, like genuinely because they're good and they got next and you on now.
Yeah. But whose job is it to put them on? Obviously, they got to do the work. They can try to get their record on the radio, but like,
You know what? I think when you're an artist, I think you got to build your fan base yourself. Build your fan base. If the people don't like you where you're from, then
Damn, move.
what's gonna make the radio station play you?
that's what a lot of people do, though. Like, they'll start in Houston, then just take off and go to LA.
You got to build a fan base. Build a fan base somewhere. You got to.
And we've had some local artists bring up the fact that, like, look, we get all these celebrities, all these artists, they touch down, they mess with our women, go to our restaurants, but they don't collaborate with us. Are they obligated to? Should they? Who's the middleman to be like, yo, get in the studio with so-and-so?
That's a good question. I hate it. And a lot of times these club owners, they'll give more love to the people that come from out of town. And I used to hate that all the time. Why are these artists getting so much love when we don't even give the people who are in our city that much love? That's something I hate.
Especially what they be paying out of town artists.
Man,
to do a walkthrough at a club for 30 minutes.
What?
But you know why? I think the real reason is sometimes, especially in Houston, people take for granted how accessible everybody is in Houston. Like,
Right.
They're like, oh, I see this fool all the time at the gym. Like, he not no, he is a big artist and he is a legend. Like, just because
Right.
you see him all the time don't mean that he is less than somebody that's new or somebody
Yeah.
you just discovered. So I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes it'd be that too. Like, I don't know, people take for granted.
I just feel like we should have way more talent coming out of here.
I
Like, don't
agree.
get me
We
wrong,
should.
the people that we do have, great, amazing artists, but I feel like we should have way more.
I agree.
Maybe they're on the way up right now, and we just don't know who they are.
We know some people, but I don't know. They just gotta hit that ceiling and like bust through it for real. Cause who is okay in both of y'all's opinions? Who is the last like, not like super like Beyonce, Travis level, but like who is the last big artist that you feel like has come out of Houston to where if you go to Atlanta, somebody's like, oh yeah, I know him, I know her.
Kinder Man. That's
Yeah.
it.
Can I say Don Toliver, or is that under Travis?
A little too big, but I see where you're going with it.
Yeah.
But both of them, I feel like, are very much so like not up and coming.
No, they're
No, not
up and coming.
anymore. Not anymore. So yeah, I guess Ken the Man.
Yeah.
What is it, Mona Leo? Is that how
Yeah.
you pronounce
Mona
it?
Leo.
Is she already gone, or is she still like kind
She's
of making?
bubbling, I think. I think
Okay.
No.
she's one song away from being big.
She's
Super
not.
big.
She already
super
had-
big. I don't think she's super big. I don't think she's where, and she's one of my favorite artists.
Don Julio. Don Julio went everywhere.
I'm talking about big where not just y'all folks, y'all black folks.
Putting you down,
the
NBA
white
players
folks
around the
and
whole
every-
world. Putting you down has been the biggest song.
She's not international yet, Jazz.
I
don't
was in
care what you-
Japan and they played Leo at the club. I
Did
swear.
they?
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
She
They
was
did.
prob-
I tagged her and I was lit. But
She
I
was
said,
probably the
no.
DJ.
I asked
Oh
my
my
friend. I said,
gosh.
"That's Leo, right? Putting you down." We were in Tokyo, so that's why I'm saying like,
Wow.
we don't do that. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying she's.
You
I
just say a little bigger.
I just don't think that she has hit where she's going to hit. She's very talented. She got the right look, the right lyrics. She's gonna go.
But there's more to
farther.
come. There's more to come. There's more to come.
But
There's
it's
more to
hard right now in the industry because now it's like oversaturated. You know what I mean? And then some people want to be independent, which I don't blame them because
Yeah.
like the contracts and stuff are kind of screwing them. So
It's hard with everything.
come. Some
Everything.
people be needing help though.
It's hard with radio. It's hard with what you do. It's hard with the music business. That's why I told you got to be the very best of the very best. And the very best of the very best in anything, you know what? They're going to always make something. They're going to always have a job. They're going to always sell records. It might not be as much as they used to, but they're going to do it.
So again, switching gears, what do y'all think the biggest? Because we just had the spring break stuff and it made headlines. Even the rodeo made headlines. What's the biggest misconception about Houston? Because I want to be known for like the Southern hospitality. I don't want to be known for some of the stuff in the headlines that we've seen lately.
Well, I don't think it's really no big misconception. I think
You don't think
we're
so?
really
He's
we're-
like, we really are ratchet. We really party. We really stand on couches.
Yeah.
We really wear ass out.
That's
We
really us.
Sometimes wear cowgirl hats. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
really us.
The strip club is really going crazy. Like,
You're talking about the inner city though, because once you get to the burbs, they're not doing all that.
what they be doing?
Relaxing poolside on their little ranch or farm.
But that's a Katy thing or like a Pearland thing.
Some woodland.
But
And-
yeah.
and Houston-
But in Houston,
it's ratchet.
for some reason, we are a major party destination and people want to come here and turn up, which, I mean,
and go to brunch on Sundays.
and go to brunch on Sunday and have Sunday fun day. Like, they don't work Monday morning. I'd be like, so no one's getting up tomorrow to go to work? Because y'all
Nope.
in here turn.
Nope. But that's why when people came here for spring break, it was like, why are you coming? But also, like, we don't have mountains, woods and all that. So when you do come here, it is to party.
yeah.
Party and eat.
Go to
Yes.
the clubs.
Yeah.
Party, eat, have sex.
Yeah.
Like you see
No,
that
it's
woman
true.
that was
But
in the car having sex during spring break.
That was wild.
But we're more than that, is what she's trying to say.
I know we are, but not to them. I just want to go to Houston to party.
But how do we show people that it's more to do in Houston than just party? We be doing a whole lot of other stuff.
How do we do it? They don't want to go see that.
That's the thing. They're not pulling up in Galveston. Like, let's be for real.
Hey, listen, you can go to Galveston, pitch a tent on the beach, have a picnic, bring some snacks, bring some drinks. That's fun.
yeah,
now,
they-
I ain't say get in the water. The water ain't like, we're not
your
doing.
feet in it, maybe.
Yeah, like, you don't even got to put your feet in it. It's just the vibe of being like, wow, there is a beach here. There's some
True.
wind, there's some waves, Like, we got to make the most of what we have. We don't got no beach. We don't got no hiking. Just take them around the Memorial Loop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to work with what we got.
Wait. You said you're from Conroe, and she was trying to play me because I'm from League City, saying that I'm not from Houston.
Yeah, both not. And neither am I, though. I'm from New Orleans,
If
so
we
it's
lived
okay.
here, like we
Yeah.
can claim it, right?
Right.
I went to U of H. I work at Fox 26. I'm Houston.
I went to TSU.
Guys.
We are third
Conroe,
ward.
League City.
It don't matter. I live in the city now. Work in the
UT.
city.
Austin. I went to school in Austin. I didn't say I was from Houston. I'm from New Orleans. I live in Houston. I rep Houston. That's cool, but I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, okay, so this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about because the David guy in the headlines, there's just so much going on. I want to know, have y'all ever crossed paths with him? Or-
I always, before we get into that situation, I love to support an artist from Houston, people coming out of Houston. So when I first found out about David,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we were like, okay, we're going to have him come up for an interview. I think he was going to go on tour with SZA.
What year are we
soon.
talking?
This was like 2000, maybe 21 or 22.
Okay.
Maybe 2021. And so we did the interview and stuff. So when I seen the story come out, I was like, no way, J-Mac. And I only say that because it's like, I don't know you that well, but like if somebody said something about you, I'd be like, no way. We met Jade. Like, it's no way. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
believe that about her. So for a minute, I was like, this can't be real.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently I decided, oh, yeah, nah. Can't rock with him.
And it says he was homeschooled.
Told me he was homeschooled, and he told me he played a lot of video games, like on Fortnite.
I heard that
so he was
too.
like, I started playing video games on Fortnite. I made my own song on the soundtrack because he was like, the music sucked. And then after that, people kept saying my music was good, keep making music. So he's like, I was in the closet recording, playing Fortnite, and like things started jumping for me. So I don't know how this kid grew up, but obviously he has some major issues. And
Allegedly. He might, do you think his lawyer can get him to beat the case? Like, we're talking.
No.
He's charged with, I got it listed because
Okay,
I
what
knew
do
we
you
were
got?
going to talk about it.
What do you
So obviously, you know, they say he murdered and dismembered 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, supposedly after threatening to expose their alleged sexual relationship. Says he dismembered her body in his garage. That's the new thing today, like that's been going in the headlines. Removed the tattoo, the finger that had his name tattooed. And I guess blood and DNA evidence linked him to the crime. So now he's charged with first-degree murder, continuous sexual abuse of a child under 14, unlawful mutilation of human remains, and held without bail, and he has not pleaded guilty.
No, he's not going to beat this.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
Even with the best lawyer. Too much evidence
Alex
on him?
don't care.
Sporro, Alex Sporro.
I don't care. If
Ryan
God,
Steele.
I don't care if God came down here. He's not beating that case. I can guarantee you.
Man.
I told this young lady this
Hey,
when it first happened.
When it first came out, it was just, you know, not just, but when it first came out, it was the body in the car. So I said, you could have got framed. You don't know the details.
Somebody else
He hasn't
coulda
been
put it in
arrested.
there.
I'm like, we got to wait for more of the details to come out. When the details came out, I said, okay, cool. I
She's
think
always
something's up
rallying
here.
for criminals.
I'm not rallying for criminals. I say innocent until proven guilty.
Okay.
And I say he's guilty. And he's going to be convicted. And we're going to watch it happen. Any person who messes with a young lady, I think at the time,
Allegedly.
was 11 years old.
That's just
allegedly.
sick. That's just sick and weird. That's why I
That's
didn't know all that.
crazy.
That's weird.
He should get convicted. He should spend the rest of his life in jail if he did it.
Well, they're trying to give him the death penalty, they say, allegedly, which is crazy, but they might end up doing that, especially with all these details coming out. Like you said, this whole case is unfolding on TV, like online. Like, it was a young girl, so, yeah, they're going to throw whatever at him. And if he did it, then I feel like he deserves it.
Because I didn't know him until he was in the headlines. And when I actually went to go listen to his music, it's good. So that's why it's so sad to me. Because
She
I'm
said
like,
it's good.
No, it is.
Look, she was like, it's good. He can't be a killer.
No,
he made good music.
No,
That's how you
no.
looked.
But like I said, he got that song "Romantic Homicide." So is he snitching on himself? Is it a coincidence?
That's why I'm like, it's too close to home. If I'm going to be a murderer, how am I going to talk about murder in my songs? That's just crazy.
Because you know it better than anybody else.
I wouldn't be that dumb.
Most murderers, I guess, are not that smart. Everybody gets caught sooner or later. It's too much technology.
True.
I mean,
true.
come on now.
But that's the thing. That was my big thing in the whole situation, too. If he did murder her, why would you put her in your own car? That's stupid.
But it sounds like he was about to go on tour. So it's like, man, I got to do this quickly because we about to go. Like he probably had maybe a day or 24 hours. But what's the rule with that? Because there's a lot of artists who do bad things. So we can talk about David. We can talk about Michael Jackson, R. Kelly. Like,
So you're trying to say, can you separate the artist from their art?
exactly. Can you listen to their music out loud?
Out loud where? In your house?
Sure.
In your house. Who gonna know?
Outside, say you like riding in
Well,
the
you know
car,
what?
windows down.
You
and
know what?
Got R. Kelly
I
on.
want to say this. People will say anything on the internet, but I remember when they said they weren't going to listen to R. Kelly. You go to any club right now with adults and they're listening to R. Kelly. They play it. I see them. So obviously some people can separate the music from the art.
Okay, I'll give you
The
another.
life.
What about somebody like Kanye West? He said some wild things over the years. Has he really done something to somebody? Maybe not. But I feel like most of people still support him after everything that he said.
Recently, he took it back, so I think he's in the clear. He issued his public statement,
going
public
for it?
apology. I mean, he had
know
to
what?
probably go on tour, right? Like,
Let me tell you what. I think if you have enough hits, people can separate it. The people they say they don't listen to probably never made enough hits. R. Kelly, people going to continue to listen to him. Kanye, no matter what they say on the internet, because the internet is not a real place, they're going to continue to listen to him. And, yeah, I don't even think you can really be counseled. I think the only way you can really be counseled if you're not producing great material. That's the only way.
Did you make it if you haven't gotten canceled? I feel like you got to get canceled at least once.
You got to get posted and try it on at least one blog. We all been there. Come on now.
No, I've never
Man.
been counseled. I don't want to be counseled.
I don't want to say canceled, but have that moment. He just got beat up the other day by Scarface.
Oh, I did see that. And I put my money on Scarface.
hold said I on. did see
Now
that.
that just made me real mad.
What,
So
bro?
no.
I saw
hold
the
on.
video.
So Jade, who I've given advice to,
What they got to do with
jumped on there. Oh, I got my money on Scarface. She probably has never met
I
Scarface.
was being silly.
I
No,
will-
I've never met that man before in my
I
life.
will whoop Scarface.
Bro,
He
don't be
popped
sound.
you real quick though.
Yes.
So
He did. It was supposed to be slap boxing. He hit me for real.
Can I say everything?
Go ahead.
He had a knot on his head after.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't
my
there, but
gosh.
he was like, afterwards, I went on stage, and my co was like, you got a knot, fool. I said, oh, Lord, he hit you for real.
Look at
he
that
popped
video
you for
right
I
real.
there.
should have been there. I would have had
You
your back.
wasn't a
I would have had your
did
back. That would have
anything.
never went down like that if I was there. You know it wouldn't have went
Can
down
you
like
fight?
that. Come on now. And it's his favorite rapper. So imagine getting beat up by your favorite rapper. I'll let
be
Beyonce
an
drag me.
honor.
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
gonna
You know how
Hey.
many
Sure.
hits that video has right now? 8.5 million people have watched that video.
He's having-
What?
He's having his moment. That's what I said.
What?
Canceled or not. you're
But
having
come on now, I've had a lot of moments. Since you said my moments, let me count them down
He
for
wants
you.
to toot his horn. Here we go. Give him the wheel. Give him the wheel.
Okay.
Let him
What, the
drive.
viral moments?
Yes.
Okay.
Over the last 35 years. of his
Okay.
life.
Ah,
Okay.
really?
Okay, 45 years of his life. We're
really?
going to run you from when he was a kid to now.
Oh, gosh.
Only give her the top one. She don't got all the time.
Let's just start in 2007. I was
Good
on stage
Lord.
with Beyonce.
Jade is literally 2 years old at this time.
I
No,
was
you're not even born.
2007.
Oh, you're like 5.
I was
Yeah.
I was on stage with Beyonce, big tour. I was in the movie Obsessed. You know the movie Obsessed with
He's
Idris
obsessed
Elba?
with her, you can tell. Big
Uh,
tour.
that-
You are?
He's
yeah.
not in the movie.
Hold on, listen,
Stop telling
listen.
fake
Yeah,
news.
extra.
You cannot lie on this.
I was an
yes, he was
extra.
an extra and he didn't make it in the movie. This fool.
I didn't make
What you-
the movie,
Oh
but I'm
my-
an extra. I got paid from the movie. I got paid.
But you weren't in the movie.
No, I had my own trailer. I had my own trailer.
She asked you a question, but
Okay.
No. Okay, what else have I done? Like I've been in countless videos. I just done everything. I can't lie.
That's cool, but like, what does it take to maintain that relevancy?
You
'Cause,
gotta
like,
find
anybody
something-
can go viral these days.
You-
Be
you-
your regular degulars.
You got to find something new every day. Something legendary. Something legendary. Like I rap with Travis Scott. I did stuff with him. With Lizzo, my home girl. I did stuff with her. You know, Mama Tina. It's just stuff.
Yeah.
You just got to just find something every day that's legendary, not just average. Find a legendary moment. I've been in videos. You just got to find it.
I want to thank you guys for
course.
coming here. Honestly, it really means a lot. You have no idea. And
Really?
hopefully this is something that we can do more
Yes.
often, even if we ease into it once a week.
yeah,
So I appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching.
for sure.
Which camera? Thank you guys for watching.